they proceeded forth, and Bob started RP Lumber in January of 1977. And you know, some of the stories of the hard work back then are really just amazing. To say there wasn't a lot of extra money to go around is an understatement. That first year, they didn't have a restroom, so the employees had to go down the street to the gas station to use the restroom in that first RV Lumber. And they did not have a forklift. So that means every shingle truck and every drywall semi and every lumber truck that came in, they had to hand unload it. And then when we were building those to ship out to our customers, they had to hand load those. So that was just a tremendous amount of work and dedication went into getting RP Lumber off the ground. And now, 40 years later, you know, this is where we are. It's hard to imagine. You know, I thought many times about just how much work that was. So the manual labor, just the difficulty getting it done and persevering. But you know, Bob and Donna through it all, they raised a family, raised great grandchildren, kept growing the business, very involved in their church and their community. It's just wonderful to see. I'm very happy that I've been part of it. You know, back in 1977, Jimmy Carter became president in January of '77. The first Star Wars movie was released. Happy Days of Laverne and Shirley were the two highest rated TV shows for that year. And you know, for Dodger fans, Rick Monday was traded to the Dodgers in January 1977. And we all know Bob and Donna are huge Dodger fans. Then as we move forward through the years, 1982 was a big year. That's the year that Bob opened up two new lumber yards, Carlinville and Greenville. During that time, the prime rate was 21%. For many of you, me and all of this, it's hard to imagine that high of an interest rate. And Bob was fortunate, was able to borrow money at 18% when he went out and opened two more lumber yards. You know, as a financial guy, I would have told him, you're crazy. I mean, but he did it through great hard work and perseverance and great employees, great suppliers, great teamwork. He made it through. In that same time, 82 was a big year. Bob and Donna's family kept growing. Jenny was born back in '78, so they had two young children right there when they opened the lumber yard. 1982, Jason was born. So not only was Bob expanding the business and expanding the family, but they had 3 young children there at that time. Now we jump forward to 1987. By 1987, we were up to 6 lumber yards. We had added, at that point, we had Staunton, Carlinville, Greenville, Chatham, Edwardsville, and Payne. And then as we jump forward, you know, by 1997, we added 15 locations during those 10 years, and so we were up to 21 stores by 1997. Then from 1998 to 2007, we added 23 more stores, and at the end of 2007, we had 44 stores. And then, you know, 2007, 2008, and then really 2009 and 10, those were all very tough economic years. You know, the world would almost come to a financial collapse. But we kept persevering. Those were hard times, but you know, through all the great work of the people in this room, at the other stores, we got through. We're now back to growing here in the last 5 years. We've added another 22 stores, and we are now up to 66 stores, with Canton opening on Monday, May 1st. While the company kept growing, so has Bob and Donna's family, adding 4 grandchildren. Hunter in 2008, Jason Blake in 2009, Parker in 2012. And Shannon joined the family in 2014 when Shannon and Jason were married. Papa Donna, can I have you come up for a second? Please. We have something to present you here. We have 40 yellow roses, and then we have an RP Lumber Dodger jersey with the number 40 on it for our 40th anniversary. And we have 2 framed Dodger shirts, one Steve Garvey and one Clayton Kershaw. Mom, Donna, thank you very much. Now we're working for you. Very much about that.
Well, thank you very much. Didn't expect that. I apologize. We're going to go on. This is about the employees here, and not so much about us. So I'm really sorry about that. But we appreciate everybody being here and doing this. But, trying to get back on this agenda and then looking for that. It's